Well, as we know, the transfer window is upon us, a few days in, and there's not been much activity in regards to Arsenal buying players. But when you look at the top three clubs, Liverpool, Man City, maybe I don't know, probably Chelsea, there's a lot of activity going on there. Elite clubs. Are Arsenal an elite club? Do we know how to get business done? The ins and outs, the outs and the ins. I'm looking at this player here who we've featured more than at least five times, five, six times on the channel over the last 2 years. And where has he gone? He's actually gone. He's left Brighton. He's about to have a medical, and he's at the cusp of Spurs, not at Arsenal. What's going on at Arsenal? What is going on? We're going to get in this one, three parts of a whole on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Wednesday, as a lot of you will call it bump day. I don't call it bump. I just call it Wednesday. It's Monday, Tuesday, never a day. But we're here. We've kind of scaled back on doing the live shows. We're live Mondays, Wednesdays, and of course on Fridays. But that doesn't negate the fact that Arsenal are just slow, actually sleeping in the transfer window. I saw a tweet someone put out. What's the difference? Because someone tell me the difference between June the 10th or June the 11th and June the 24th. Well, it's like 6, 7 days. That's the difference. I know what the person was talking about. There's literally no difference between that and get the business done early. That's why I say to Arsenal, get the business done early. But anyway, like it says down there that you can subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV if you want to. The numbers have gone through the roof. The roof is on fire. Yeah, just thinking, well, we've had just short of 400 new subscribers within the last 2 weeks. And each and every one of them is a family member. No, they're not. No. I'm kidding. But yeah, almost 400 new subscribers. We've gone over 16,000, and we're 16,050 or 60, I think. That's just phenomenal. Really phenomenal. Yeah, thank you so very much for that. Again, we are trying to evolve the channel, change things up. Make sure that everyone, not everyone, because you can't please everyone all the time, but what we've done is really good. It's not excellent, but we're working on that. Arsenal, take a lesson. I almost said England. Hungry, we're hungry, man. God, dude. God. Anyway, you know what? Let me get into this one. All right. So the first new segment is this one's a bit of a strange one, to be honest, but Vlahovic, Dusan Vlahovic. Someone is taking us for a fool. Kevin Campbell blast striker transfer claim. Kevin Campbell has claimed that Dusan Vlahovic is taking us for a fool after the Juventus striker claimed that he didn't know about Arsenal's interest in him during the January transfer window. Arsenal were keen, as we know, to add the striker to their ranks. The winter transfer window, with then Florentina hitman Vlahovic high on the club's wish list. But rather than swap Serie A for the Premier League, the 22-year-old stayed put and secured a transfer across Italy to Juventus instead for a tad over £66 million, as reported by Sky. But according to the player himself, he never spoke to anyone about a potential move to the Emirates and their interest, as he told the Telegraph. Well, it could be, Kevin. He's probably saying, well, no, I listen, it's like, how can I say this? There's a particular US president who said, I did not have relations with that woman. The question was, did you have with the woman? If you know what I mean. So it's to sound a little bit, crass, but he's saying he never spoke to anyone. Well, personally, maybe he didn't. If we ask the question, did your representative speak to Arsenal? The answer might be yes. But to say, did you speak to Arsenal? he's probably thinking, well, you're asking about, did I personally speak to Arsenal? Vaj is probably thinking, did I speak to Arsenal? No, my representative spoke to Arsenal. I didn't speak to Arsenal. So I kind of get what he's trying to say. I do, honestly. I'm not being, what's the word? I'm not trying to be silly about the situation. I'm thinking, well, he's probably saying, well, I never spoke to Arsenal. I never spoke to Arsenal. But maybe my representative spoke to Arsenal. So we've got to ask the right questions, Kevin. Ask the right questions to get the right answer. We're probably asking the wrong questions. That's the problem. That's the problem. It was Basuma. Anyway, so the second is not really a new segment. It's not a new segment, but my brother did. Listen, he was in Wembley, Box Park, and it was an evening with Paul Merton. If you didn't know who that person was, and my brother did. He went one step further than I did, because you remember last year I met my legend, Liam Brady. I was in the same room as him with all the other people asking questions. I got to ask him a question, but I never got to take a photo of him. I didn't get a photo taken of him, and I didn't get a book given to me as well. My brother's such a show off. But no, kudos to my brother, man. Paul Merson met the legend himself. He met Ralph. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So Ralph, well done for that, man. Well done indeed for that. The last segment is actually in regards to. I forgot to do it, didn't I? I forgot to do it. Where is it? Do you know what? Is this one gonna work? No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So whilst I'm trying to find the imagery, Ibe Bissouma, and yeah, it's not gonna work. What's going on there? That's weird. I wanted to talk about Ibe Bissouma, and I can't find the. Dearie me. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Come on, let's cue it up, man. Come on. So the news is that Ibe Bissouma has signed for Denmark down the road. Yeah. Tottenham agreed a deal with Brighton midfielder who will undergo a Spurs medical on Thursday. Bissouma goes, for the medical on Thursday after the medical, which could rise to an excess of £30 million with add-ons agreed with Brighton. Midfielder has a 1 year left on his Brighton deal. And imagine Arsenal, Aston Villa, and Everton had all been interested in the Malian international. The 25-year-old who is set to undergo the medical again on Thursday is set to become Tottenham's third signing. Yeah, imagine that. 3 signings. Who are they, you're asking? Well, it's goalkeeper Fraser Foster and Ivan Perisic. I do rate Ivan Perisic, even at the age of 34, I think. 33, 34, he's still a good player. Arsenal and Aston Villa had been among the other clubs interested in signing the Malian international this summer after Brighton had rejected a bid from Aston Villa for Bissouma in the January transfer window. So he's decided to go wrongly or rightly to Spurs. Now, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, well, sorry, what am I doing? He's gone to Spurs instead of Arsenal. I know there's something about a legal case hanging over him. I'm not going to talk about that. But I'm going to read it all the way back in. Read it all the way back in. Forget about this transfer window or speculation window has just opened the last few days. Forget even about the January transfer window. Forget about even last summer transfer window where we spent £150 million and a few more transfer windows back. The pattern is there. The pattern is there. We're still in the starting blocks, whilst Liverpool, oh my God, Darwin Núñez, are these guys serious? They're serious. Really, really serious. Excuse me, Man City, Erling Haaland, that is how you do business. So the question about what's the difference between June the 10th or the 11th and June the 25th, That's the difference. That is the difference. Get your business done early. Show your intent. Get the business done early. Quite facetious question, really. That's the difference. We are not an elite club. We're not. We're scrimping and scraping and thinking and scratching. Are we going to sign Jesus? Are we going to sign Pillemans, who's cheaper than Gabriel Jesus? You're telling me a club like Arsenal can't get the deal done? What is it about Arsenal? I'll tell you what it is. It's the people at Arsenal. Now, I know I put the other person there, Edu, and I blame Edu. But even more so, I blame the owner. Release the funds so Edu, Edu, and Arteta can get the players that he wants. Who are the players that he wants? I have no idea. No idea. But if you want to talk about elitism, the art of doing business, showing your intent, only look at Man City, only look at Liverpool. They got the business done. Now, Darwin Nunes, I mean, record sign £83 million. £83 million. They're going for it next season. Like will Newcastle, so will Tottenham, so will West Ham, so will Man United, because they've got a top line manager. And where will that leave Arsenal? 7th, possibly 8th. So don't get upset. Don't be surprised, because I'm not even talking about this summer transfer window. I'm not even talking about the January transfer window or last summer. Reel it back in and look at the last maybe 4 to 5 transfer windows. The lack of aptitude, the lack of action, the lack of urgency. That's the difference between June the 10th and June the 24th or 25th. That's the difference. Get the business done. Release the funds so these guys can buy the players. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I'm off my soapbox now. I'm feeling a little bit lighter now. A little bit lightheaded. Whew. I might have to take a drink or two. I did a video yesterday in regards to Jared Bowen, midfielder, West Ham. He's a good player. 18 goals with 13 assists in 51 matches. Those stats, they match up. And if it is true, like I said in the video, that Arsenal want to go after Bowen, we have to pay a lot of money, because these English players are, for some reason, overpriced. Now I'm looking in the lower leagues, maybe Central and South America. I might be able to find like a diamond in the rough, but are they going to cost over 50, 60, 70 million pounds? No, they won't. They won't. Anyway. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh, aye. Oh, all right. I can see. Yeah. I can. Oh, right. Okay. I can see that we've got the. Well, I can't use that. I can't use it. I'm going to have to use the chat that is linked with this program here. Program, an app. Well, it's not an app. Platform, maybe. So just bear me a second. I've forgotten what was I going to do. Oh my goodness. Arsenal have got me going round and round in circles, man. This ain't good. It's not good. And look at Arteta's face. Do not get upset. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now I don't know whether Edu is actually out or not. Is he on holiday or something? Is Edu on holiday? The lack of aptitude, the lack of action, the lack of urgency in this speculation window, because it's all speculation unless you can see the player holding up the jersey of Arsenal. It's all speculation. Oh, there are reports. The players linked. That the players decided. I know it because I do the videos. You know, I'm averaging like 5 videos a day. 5 videos a day, and it's just the same rubbish. The speculation window, all speculation, all speculation. So don't get upset because this is the same old Arsenal. Now, where was I? Oh, I know where I was. Well, we could probably talk about this. This is 3 days old now, this poll. Uh, I've been focusing on other different things. Again, see, life, the more important things than just pressing the go live button. Anyway, so the latest poll, the last poll that we did was in regards to the loan players who are out on loan. Which players that are out on loan will probably come back and play in the first team? I don't know. I just thought I had to ask the question. So I chose Reece Nelson. I think these are just the players that I could put in the slots. Only 5 slots, 5 positions. Reece Nelson, Lucas Torreira, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Hector Bellerin, and Pablo Mari. So Pablo Mari is on 6%, and out in front on 43% is Reece Nelson. Do you agree with the poll? 1,100 votes, 7 comments, and I think 32 likes. We're going to aim for over 40 likes, 45 likes. You know what? Let me go to live chat before I lose my mind, man. Let me go into the live chat before I start to lose my mind. Just let it go, let it go. Yeah, Kevin Campbell, man. He's a striker's taken us for a fool. He said he didn't know. He didn't. Nobody spoke. He didn't speak to Arsenal. Well, maybe he didn't, Kevin. But I'm most sure that his representatives did. But is that big news? No, it's not. It's not. It's not big news. All right. Trusting the process, the leadership of the club is a joke, and we cannot even sign an Arsenal fan footballer in Basuma over Tottenham. Tottenham rotten. Yeah. Samaka set to sub us. Dusan didn't even know. Skamaka, if we were going to sign, he wouldn't be for one for now. He's one for the future. He's one for the future. We need players who are for the here and now. The here and now, not for the tomorrow and later. The here and now. I mean, the tomorrow and later can wait. We need the here and now. That's urgent. That's urgent. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Crankies want to sign off on every deal. Well, after Raul scorched them on the Pep deal, yeah. Now Edu tosses 3 million in the pocket. Likely, I wonder why they care about their money. Maybe because it's their money, Colin. Oh, dear me, man. I live in Sao Paulo. There's a lot of talent out here, but they need developing. But do we have time? Gary Willard, I said that a few minutes ago, innit? I could probably find a diamond in the rough in Central South America. You know, Costa Rica just qualified for the World Cups. And I was actually speaking to my friend last night who lives in Costa Rica, and I worked in Costa Rica. And I'm sure between us, we could scout a couple of good players. But like you say, do we have the time? Probably we don't have the time. We need the here and now, not the tomorrow and the soon come or maybe the later. Again, we're back in the same position. The same position. It's like you're going not 2 steps forward. We're going 2 steps back and 5 steps back. Not 2 steps forward. And we're regressing. We are regressing at an alarming rate. Strap yourselves in, people. It's going to be a never interesting season. Gary, thanks for that. Thank you for that. Thank you. And actually, my class teacher, she's from Brazil. Brazil. Doesn't stop talking, man. Anyway, 12th or worse is coming. Every single EPL team has now improved and a top four, while they are going to stomp up worse than last season, especially Tottenham Rotten. Three signings. They're off the starter's block. We're on the starter's block and we're thinking, where are we? You're in a race. That's what you are. You're in a race. You're on the starting blocks. Get the business done now. Get it done early. Fazola, good afternoon to you. I hope you're keeping well. Why didn't Arsenal go for Basuma? Basuma can't demand for a must play in a. The thing is, Fazola, if you're looking at Tottenham Rotten and you're looking at Arsenal, would you really want to come to Arsenal? Would you really want to come to Arsenal? We're not in the Champions League. We're not in the Champions League. And you compare Antonio Conte's trophy cabinet to Mikel Arteta's. Which manager will you think, actually, the facts are undeniable. They are undeniable. Why are Arsenal calling the transfer like this? Well, they're not even crawling. They're at a standstill. They're at a standstill. They're not moving. They've not moved. They're sleeping on the job. Where are we? We're in a race to sign players. And I look at it like this, because there has been some news about the Kroenkes, KSC, are withholding the funds now, and they don't want to release the funds. And I look at it like this. You know how penny pinchers they are. They don't want to spend or splash the cash. And then here comes Mikel Arteta, gets the job. He's done an average job at best. Arsenal, not relegated. They won a couple of trophies, and that is it. Not about to win the Premier League anytime soon. So in their eyes, with the resources that he has, and he just missed top four, what are they thinking? What are they thinking? Oh, look at Mikel Arteta. With the resources that he's had. Oh, he almost got into top four. We don't need to give him any more resources. We don't need to give him any more money, because look what he did with the resources that he had. That's what they're thinking. No, let's not stretch it, guys. No, we don't need to stretch it, because, he done all right with the resources that he had. We didn't get relegated. We didn't win the Premier League. We didn't win a trophy, but we're selling the merchandise that's just flying through the window. Oh, we just missed top four. With the players that he had, we don't need to give the boy any more money, because he did all right with the resources that he had. I'm absolutely sure that's what they're thinking, because they don't want to splash the cash. They don't want to give him the money. Meanwhile, you look in the mirror, Liverpool are going off in the distance. Man City are going off in the distance and far away. Chelsea off in the distance. Man United, Tottenham, Newcastle, all going in the distance and leaving us behind. Everyone's going in the distance and leaving little old Arsenal behind, because the owners lack the ambition. The players who have left have more ambition than the club. More ambition than the club. Lacazette said it. He left Lyon. He said, I'm happy to be back, and this club has ambition. I'm glad I've come back because I want to help them. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm trying to Kroenkes, please, how can we send Kroenke out? Oh, my dear Arsenal. Oh, my goodness, a long story. I haven't got the time. Oops, we're done. Would you take Slavic? I was going to do a video on him, but actually I need to do my research because I've not seen him play. So I cannot say yes, and I cannot say no because I've not done my research on this player here. I don't know his stats. I don't know his stats well enough. My days. What can I say? Meanwhile, this joker over here, has he made the right decision? You know what? I think I'm going to ask that question. Did Ibis Basuma make the right decision? Right. So let me make that as an next poll question on the platform on YouTube. So question. Did Ibis Basuma make the right decision? Choose only one. All right. So we'll answer the question. Did Ibis Basuma, and look at my, it looks like my power source is going to go. Did Ibis Basuma make the right decision? Just a straight yes or no. Right. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to stop the camera. I need to go and get my my goodness, my cable. So I'll be back in a second whilst I go and get the charger. Okay, sorry about that, people. Yeah, I forgot to connect my laptop to the charger, so I didn't want the laptop to run out of power whilst I'm live on air. So that's why there's a little bit of interval. Interval, yeah, a little break. Anyway, we is back. We is back. So where was I? I was about to lose my mind, wasn't I? Go back in the live. Oh no! What it was? I put out the poll, innit? The poll was: did Ibis Basuma make the right decision? Let's see if any votes. Oh, there's been one vote. And that person said, no. He didn't make the right decision. Anyway. All right, let's go into, for the last time, methinks. Colin says we haven't sold players. Well, high-priced players on new Arteta contracts leave on a free. Over 30 million paid for a kid that has been loaned and player of the year hasn't put an Arsenal kit on. Sacrilege. Nico! It's not Nico Pepe. There's not Nicolas Pepe, is it? Nico, welcome to the live chat, man. We've just been saying you're the best thing since sliced bread. Nico Pepe, no, it's not Nico. Players Arteta brought shipped off. Arteta paid more than Antonio Conte on a Vinay request to Cranky, then drops like a rock from top four. Yeah, that they'll likely use to get Arteta that new contract. You remember what I said? I'm talking to you. Remember what I said? Do you remember that the trilogy of losses? We lost against Southampton, and KSE gave Mikel Arteta a new contract. Speaks volumes. Speaks volumes. Job not done. Somebody got a new contract. Job was not done. Oh dear. Anyway, our moderator, rather belatedly, Ashley D, I hope you're keeping well. Says, hey up, Gooners. Hey up to you. Come on, Alex. Cranky feels he is getting burned and now questioning those he has trusted or trusting. What failures? Transfer window just open on the 10th. Richard, good to see you in the live chat. There's a lesson for you. Look at Liverpool. Look at Man City. Look at Tottenham. What have they done since the transfer window opened? Who did we buy in the January transfer window? Who did we buy in the summer transfer window? Of the £150 million we spent, Richard, where is Sam Milokonga? Tommy being injured. Tavares being dropped. Ben White, didn't have to buy Ben White anyway, because he had William Saliba. Failures, there are failures. There are failures. And that's the short history. Look at the long history. The same old Arsenals. Failures. Get the business done early. I don't care whether it's the second day or the third day. Who are the standard bearers now? Liverpool and Man City. They act and do business like an elite club. Look at that example. You're asking the question, what failures? What are the failings? I don't care. You saying the window's just 10 days? We're 5 days in. 5 days in. Now that's the failure. That's the failure. How much money do we have to spend, Richard? That's the failure. Who did we sign? That's the failure. Don't get me wrong, Marquinhos, I'm sure he must be, a really nice young boy, age 19. And if that's the market they want to tap into, the Brazilian, South American market, then so be it. But on top of the layer of youngsters, you need experienced players. Dilly-dallying over Gabriel Jesus still. Dilly-dallying over Uri Tillemans. Dilly-dallying doesn't get you anywhere. Doesn't get you anywhere, Richard. The failures, those are the failures. Whether it's the 10th of June, 11th of June, 12th, 13th, 14th, or 15th of June. Look at how Liverpool and Man City do their business. And if that level is too high for you, look at our neighbours down the road. 3 signings. 3 signings, Richard. Failures, come on. Now, I know you wear glasses with the rose-tinted rims. Take off the glasses, Richard. Take them off. You're I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Where's Musuma, Arsenal, or Tottenham? Well, he's gone to Tottenham, hasn't he? He's going to have his medical tomorrow, and it's going to be roughly like a £30 million deal with all the ads on. Everything in, all in, around £30 million. You tell me that Arsenal couldn't have got that deal done there. Now, whether you think, actually, you know what, with a player's got a cloud hanging over him or not, that's the by and by. But you're telling me Arsenal still fidgeting over the situation about Yuri Tillemans. The player has said that he doesn't mind going to a club that's not in the Champions League. Arsenal, get the business done. Get it done. And then what's going to happen? Pre-season, we've still not signed a player, an experienced player. That's the failings, Richard. Those are the failures. Who you buy as yet? Marquinhos, young Brazilian player. Season start today. Who is our starting? We were looking for Basuma. Italian footballers really leave Italy. So let me ask you a question, Richard. Who are we in for? Who are we in for? What happens to your side? Your. I mustn't laugh. Actually, I was laughing last night. Like I said, I was telling my brother, my wife and my wife is not the biggest, football fan, much less watching England. Poor thing. Sat down watching dinner. I said to my wife, we'll watch the first half, and after that, I'll use my phone so you can see your telenovela. What happened? Boom! England go 1-0 down. I said, you know what? Here's the half time. And late on last night, I thought, let me see what was the score. 4-0. 4-0. Now, Hungary were hungry. Hungary were hungry last night, man. And they just yammed up England all in one go. 4-0. Oh, God. Liverpool, Man City guaranteed Champions League football. So what? So what? Get the business done. I've just given an example of Yuri Tillemans. He said it himself. He would like to. It doesn't matter. You go to a club that's not in the Champions League. Why are we just pausing and just sitting on our laurels? Everyone's left the starters block. And that is the same old Arsenal. So what? So what? Get the business done. And I think you said it yourself, Richard. If we don't sign any players, we're always waiting to the last minute so we can get the bargain. So in Arsenal, we were once a top club, and what has happened since KSE, Dilly Dallying, Dilly Dally FC, Linked FC. Surely it's early as long as we are getting players in before season starts. Jesus and Tillemans stated that they wouldn't think about moves until international started. Tillemans has also said doesn't mind going to a club that's not in the Champions League. Now, even if they are out on international break or on duty, speak to the representatives. Not only now, you speak to them before the transfer window opens. That's when the business is done, before the transfer window is open. You're not waiting, okay, we're going to wait 1 second after the transfer window opens, and then we're going to do business. Then we're going to start to speak to the representatives. Then we're going to start to make the phone calls. Then we're going to put out our feelers. No, you get it done before. Do you think they just called Erling Haaland? The window's just open out. How do you feel about coming to Arsenal? Yes, yes, yes. They've done all their dealings and speaking and communication with representatives. Your people speak to my people before the window open. Before the window open. How they do the business. Arsenal needs to take a lesson. And if you don't have the people who are able to sell the dream, the plan, get them out and get the people in there. People who can sell ice to Eskimos. Those are the kind of people we need at Arsenal. Those are the kind of people we need at Arsenal. Selling ice to Eskimos. As simple as that. Apart from Basuma, we have Spuds done. Persic, they haven't strengthened in the. Rotten is ambitious, Richard. Of course they are. Of course. When we get players in, it's down to the transfer department. Richard, Newcastle has made up ground on us and going to be overtaken as well very, very soon. You think the owner rate Arteta? Don't think so. I don't think so. Chelsea has ambition, Richard. West Ham United is doing ambitiously, Richard. Man United is showing ambition again, Richard. Ambition doesn't equal success. We have already spoken to Tillemans and Jesus. We just haven't maxed approaches to the clubs. But where does it start? You've got to have that image of what you want the club to be in your mind's eye. That is ambition. And faith. Faith is in believing something that hasn't been realized. You've got to have the ambition. If you don't have the ambition, there's no dream. No dream, you're nothing. You're nothing. And Arsenal, right back now, no ambition. Nothing. Left on the starter blocks. And Colin Riley mentioned all those teams that finished above Arsenal. Have the vision, have the ambition, have the dream. Where are we going, Richard? Where are we going? And all those teams I just mentioned, aside from ambition, that we don't have, they have a proper manager. Good evening. We are officially a mid-table team. Something like Sutton. Do you know what? I think I might go and start supporting Sutton FC. Sutton United. Richard, you need to raise your standards. Sutton FC. Here I come, man. We are happy so long as we stay in the league. That is it, isn't it? Not we, per se, the owners. As long as we stay in the league, we don't push too much to, get in or even win the Premier League. Don't push too much, because if we start to push, we're going to have to, spend the cash. And we don't want to spend the cash. And it's the lack of the ambition from KSC. They do not have the ambition. Don't push too much. Just do enough, but not too much. Ambition. Come on, man. Come on. Then I will be questioning Edu and the Cronkies. It's, you know what? Let me just look at last time. The poll that we did in regards to this gentleman over here. I think I've probably done more than 10 videos on Ives Bissouma. And I remember doing a comparison video between him and Ruben Neves. Was it last year or the season before? There's a wicked video. I think I might upload it up again. He's gone to, yeah. Is it because the Champions League? Is it because Antonio Conte knows how to convince players? He knows how to build a picture to entice players over the threshold. What is it that they do that we don't do? That they have, we definitely don't have. I'm telling you, we are left on the starters block, while everyone has already lapped us twice. Where are we going? Where are we going? Nowhere fast enough. Last few guys before I do end this one up. Whoops. This is goals that Man City came from service provided by world-class players at every position. Where does that successful service come from at Arsenal? Maybe one player at Arsenal, maybe one player can make it in the Liverpool squad, much less a Man City squad. World-class player. And even then, I've got a question mark thinking, is he really world-class? Is he really world-class? Oh, yeah. So Saka, Martinez, and Smith Rowe or Odegaard, Tillemans, if comes, won't supply those chances. Well, We don't have Tillemans. And that's the point I'm trying to make to you. We don't have Tillemans. And so if you're saying to me that come the end of the transfer window, we're probably going to rely on the players that we've loaned out, it's going to be more of the same. Again, you're trying to make a cake with the same ingredients, trying to get a different taste. It doesn't work that way. You've got to change the ingredients to improve the taste. So you mentioned Tillemans then. We don't even have Tillemans. We don't have Tillemans, Richard. Wouldn't want a Basuma unless he was cleared or... Well, listen, that's an allegation that we're not going to go into. I'm not going to go into that. I think over the last 10 seasons, we have been linked almost to everyone and up signing someone we never expected. Those pages just named CM. We are calling them world class. Exactly, Opio. The club knows who our targets, who are our targets. The message is, it is what it is. Does it make it okay? No, it doesn't. It doesn't make it okay. You could probably take a snapshot of this season or transfer or speculation window and frame it over the last 5 years, and it will probably be the same thing, the same outcome. Maybe just, I think it was probably actually so, it's going to be a scramble for the last day. The pig scratchings. There you go. Here's a leg of a player. You take the leg. Oh, thank you. Yeah. We were hoping for a toe as well, please, or maybe an arm. Pork scratchings. Oops. Not calling them world class, but they will provide chances. I just wonder where is my club going to, man? Where is my club going to? And meanwhile, this guy is looking like a Cheshire cat. Goodness. Anyway, people, we are done on this Wednesday, not bump day. This is Wednesday. Wednesday, the middle of the week. I kind of bump. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a fiery live show here. Live shows now are, not two to a penny anymore. They're most likely on a Monday, the Wednesday, and a Friday, and nothing over the weekends. At least not during the speculation window season. A lot of speculation, Link FC, rumors, reports. Oh, it's been reported that the player said this. It's been reported. Oh, show me concrete evidence. Show me the player signing the contract. Show me the player holding the jersey. Until then, it's only speculation. Speculation. And meanwhile, Liverpool and Man City are riding off into the distance. And Arsenal are just strolling. Oh, dear me. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Anyway, I think we'll just for one last time look at the poll. I was going to review the news of the day from Cannon TV's perspective, but I'm not going to bother them. So the poll question we did within the last 22 minutes, it tells me there 22 minutes ago, was did Ibis Basuma make the right decision? Choose only one. 57 votes. 47 of you say, yeah, he made the right decision to go to Denmark down the road. And 53 of you say, no, he made the wrong decision. He made the wrong decision. Anyway, we are done and dusted. The next time you see me live and direct from the shores of Cannon 14 will be on Friday. On Friday. Day before the weekend. Actually, the weekend starts on a Friday. That's we're going out. The assemble comes in. Assemble, you missed it, man. You missed it. There's after that, until the spine of the Arsenal compliments each. We'll never have a team that can challenge for top four. He made only this. Yeah. I talk about many facets of the team. About the lack of leadership, true leadership doesn't only come from one player. We need other generals on the field. Other generals. The spine. There has to be a strong spine. We've also got to have experienced players. We've also got to have people knowing how to recruit players and recruit them pretty damn quick. Not like last week or last year. I'm talking about the here and now. Anyway, we're finished. Enjoy the remnants. Like I said, kudos to my brother. Very, very quickly before I go. Where is he? Here he is. He managed to meet Paul Merson last night at Wembley at Box Park. I know it was a bit of a fracas afterwards, but well done to my brother. Went a step further than I did. Last year, I met my legend, Liam Brady. I never got a photo taken of him. And neither did I get a book, a signed autograph, whereas my brother did. My brother did. So well done to my brother for meeting Paul Merson yesterday. And that is it, people. I'll leave you with this geezer over here. Just I don't know what he's doing, man. I don't know what he's doing. That is it. Again, guys, make sure that you do subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. Again, a big thank you to all our subscribers, new subscribers, old and new. Actually, almost 400 new subscribers within the last 2 weeks. Do you not have anything better to do than subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV? No, well, we're grateful. We're really, really grateful. And until then, it is over. It's over. It's Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And let me go and find, when I find that